So my kids use our shower now for some reason. They don't take baths anymore. They use the shower right over here. So, which is fine. We need them to shower more now that they're getting older and starting to stink. Yeah, so I came up this morning and my youngest was taking a shower and he is a water baby. So he was in there forever. And no wasting water comments. I want him to clean himself. Anyway, and then afterwards I left and came back and he was shaving. He can't shave yet, but he watches dad and so I thought when I was going to make this video, I'm going to use what he used. I'm going to use what my son used this morning. You know what he chose and what he always chooses? The 1966 Gillette Slim Adjustable. No blade in his, but I put a brand new feather blade in this one. I got it set on 5. He had it set on 6. So he likes a little more aggressive. It's been a while since I used this one, so I can't remember if I like it on 5 or 6. So I'm going with the sort of the safe route. And he was lathering with this brush. Which brush is this? Oh yeah, what is this? DS Cosmetics? Yeah, DS Cosmetics shaving brush. It's that black and red one. It looks really cool. So he was using both of these, and he was looking at it like this. He said, that looks like what did he say? An artichoke or a flower or something? Anyway, so we're gonna lather with this. Recommended by my son. Shave with this, also recommended and used by my son. And then he was using the Christmas soap, but I've used that a lot lately. But I kind of want some menthol, and I kind of want to use Terror. Super mentholated. I love this stuff. It's good. Woo! Who makes it? Is it Barrister and Mann? Yeah, Barrister and Mann makes this stuff. So we got the aftershave balm, which is the gift that keeps on giving. And the soap, which is a little bit less so. It's not as mentholated. But let's shave, shall we? Now that we've got all that out of the way. I took a shower. I did my hair. It looks like the beginning of Hawaii Five-0. I think Jack Lord is going to come surfing off of this thing. He didn't surf in that show, did he? I don't think so. He was the cop. Anyway, all right. Took a shower, did my hair, put some hot water on my face. I didn't shave, really shave at all this weekend. On Saturday and Sunday, I used this both times. Oh, boy. What a way to start off the year, right? Hey, like I always say, use whatever it is that works best for you when you're shaving. Hey, I just realized in this new phone there's a green light on to let me know that it's recording. Now I'm distracted. Great. Just what I needed. All right, so let's do this. This is a hard shaving soap, Barrister and Mann Terror, named after a ship that was ice locked. I don't know the whole history, but look it up. It was like I don't know if it was one of those, just an exploration ship or an ice breaking ship or whatever. But so it's mentholated because they got stuck in the ice. I hope no one died in that thing because that would be kind of too soon, maybe. I don't know. What the heck. So when my son was lathering up, he wasn't using enough soap. I said, really get it in there. Really, get it in there. And he was kind of lightly brushing his face. I said, really get it on there, The old dumb dad stuff that you say to your kid. And luckily he listened. So he's a good boy. Good boy. But I said, really, just mush it on your face like this. He was kind of doing this, just barely touching it. It wasn't enough on there. I was like, get in there, kid. And he did. And he got a pretty good lather. Pretty good. Ooh, this stuff is nicely mentholated. I love this stuff. God, how about that for a crazy-eyed look? Oh, man. Abraham at West Coast Shaving used to make little gifs out of some of my facial expressions and whatever, but thankfully he hasn't done that in a while. So don't let him know that I said that, okay? All right, 66, vintage, 4 years older than me, Gillette Slim Adjustable. Maybe better than the Fat Boy. Shaves beautifully if you can get a good one. Because my son always tends to use this one for whatever reason, I got him his own, and it's got the little package and a pack of old blades, but when I shaved with it, it was not a very good shave, so I don't know if it needs to be tuned up or if I just need to try it again, because I don't remember. It's been a while. It's just been sitting there. But it's cool because it's in this little plastic case. Am I going to show you? No, I'm not going to show you. Not right now. Hey, got a couple of shout outs, by the way. We got David Mayo. Shout out to you, or David Mayo. I'll say it both ways. Shout out to you, David Mayo. Shout out to you, David Mayo. That was all just a name. Didn't have any well wishes for anything. Just, hey, shout me out. There you go, David. Shout out to you, brother. Thanks for watching. Oh no, I lost a viewer this week over my JFK assassination comments, where I said that I used to research it constantly in the 90s and early 2000s, and then I kind of let it go. And I always believed there was some conspiracy going on, but the more I looked and the more I read, and believe me, I didn't want to believe it, but my own beliefs were that Oswald acted alone. So I said that, and then he left a comment. Hopefully he's reading it. I don't remember his name. But he said, wow, I can't believe you. I'm so disappointed in you on so many levels. I'm going to take a break from your channel. I was like, all right. Over that? Hey, if that's all it is, that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, I felt bad. I felt kind of bad, though. No man left behind. Never leave a man behind. But I guess he's leaving me behind this time. Sad violin. So anyway, if your opinion differs from mine, you don't have to leave. You can tell me. I'm willing to discuss it, if it's reasonable. No unreasonable discussions, please. We've got enough of that in politics these days. And I don't talk about politics. Okay. I talk about shaving, and sometimes I don't even talk about shaving. Talk about life in general. How's your 2023 going? All right? Ours has gotten off to a little bit of a rough start with, medical emergencies and, that's been about it so far. Just normal family drama. When you got kids and you're married, there's always going to be some sort of drama going on, but as long as you love each other, it'll be all right in the end. Okay. There's the first pass, folks. Pretty good. Still got a lot of work to do. So let's get to work. So I don't know to what extent I'll be able to join them, because with my job, I have to try to cover a bunch of shifts. But this summer, my family's planning on a trip through Europe. Now, we're going to start off in London, and then my older son and I want to go to the beaches of Normandy, because we're fascinated by World War II history, and we want to see where the Allies landed, D-Day, the D-Day beaches. So definitely going to see that. And then after that, we're not quite sure. There's been talk of Brussels. There's been talk of Amsterdam. There's been talk of Barcelona. I don't know. And I don't know how much of that I'll be able to join them. Maybe a week. Maybe I think they're going to plan for 2 weeks with the in-laws. I believe my wife's parents are going. I think it's all up in the air right now. But anyway, Sinatra Lennon might be coming to Europe this summer. And if I do happen to go, and I'm on the London, leg of the trip, I'd love to meet some of y'all at the pub. Some of y'all, I don't know. England's not that big. You could drive down, couldn't you? That was funny. Now, this is coming from a Texan, mind you. I think Texas is quite a bit larger than England, isn't it? I'm not a geography guy. I could be very wrong. Please let me know. Anyway, so I've been to England a few times, and I think the first time let's see. No, it wasn't the first time. It was like 2006, I think I went. I got to stay in London because my mom was living there with my stepdad, and he was working in the oil industry. And I wanted to go up to Liverpool since I'm such a huge Beatle guy. And I didn't know how far it was at that time because I hadn't been yet. So I was just kind of looking into it. And I don't know if I asked someone in person or if I asked like the train people or whatever. And they said, I said, how far is Liverpool from London? They said, oh, it's very far. It's 100 miles away. I was like, what? That's up to Waco, for goodness sake, from Austin. That's no big deal. That's not far. So on the scale of Texas, 100 miles is not far at all. But anyway, so that's what I'm saying. It's so small. The UK, just come on down. Just come on, meet me in London. It's so small. It's not far. It's not far. I'm kidding, folks. Come down if you can. I'll let you know the more that I know, because I don't really know anything right now. It's just talk. It's like floating around in the air, the idea. Okay, there's the second pass. Ooh, man, this stuff is nice. It's just mentholated enough to feel good without making you tear up and snot up and, eyes get red. Check it out if you like it. What was that? Upside down. Roret. No, Terror. All right, third pass. Getting there. Still some here. I could probably use a 6 on that instead of a 5. Next time I will. I'll keep it on what my Sun had it set at 6. And we got another shout out. Dang, this stuff is nice and cold. And it's actually a little bit cold because the water in my little emesis basin is a little bit cold. All right. So another shout out. Oh, this is James from Switzerland. Speaking of that part of the world. James from Switzerland is turning 33 on January 10th. So happy early birthday to you. Coming up, was it tomorrow? Is it tomorrow? Is that right? Today the 9th? Yeah. Yesterday was Elvis's birthday. He would have been 88. But James from Switzerland's turned 33 on the 10th tomorrow. So happy birthday to you. Have a good time. And raise a toast to me if you think of it. All right. Let's do the final pass. I don't know. I imagine there's going to be like a lifeguard having to save somebody swimming up here. Got to get a nick? I got a couple little nicks. All right. That's fine. Like I always say, it keeps me honest. Ooh, guys. You know what I'm getting? I hate when YouTubers say, "What's up, guys?" Hey, y'all. You know what? I was contacted by the Rockwell Razor Company. And they said, I've been watching your videos. You've been such a great supporter of Rockwell. And their Rockwell 6S is one of my go-to daily drivers. Fantastic. And they said, we want to send you something that we're coming out with that's new. It's like an updated version of something they already have, but with a new material it's made out of. So I said, absolutely. Please. I've always wanted to try that one. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. You can just have to guess. But Rockwell's sending me a razor and some shaving supplies with it. I think there's some soap, maybe. I can't remember how. I'd have to look at the email again. But thank you to the fine folks over at Rockwell, y'all. And like I said in my email to them, anytime anyone asks for a recommendation for a modern razor, I always say buy some Rockwell. It doesn't have to be the $100 one. It could be like the $60 one. I think that's the 6C. Anyway, so they were aware of that and they were appreciative. So they were showing a little generosity towards old yours truly here and sending me one of their new razors, which is an updated version of from what I understand, a tried and true popular one that I've always been curious about. So I can't wait for that. I think it's coming tomorrow, I think. So look for that probably on Friday. So that's exciting. I'm trying to think if I have anything else coming. Pascal, I haven't sent your thing off, dealing with the wife and the surgery for the past week, which is a good excuse. It's a good excuse. I know, I shouldn't give you excuses. I haven't sent your razor off yet. But don't worry, I've got it. I moved it today from in the closet to right in front of where I put things to remind me to do things. Y'all do that? Like I'll put something like, I got to remember to do this. I need to remember to make this Amazon return, or I got to pick something up or drop this thing off. So I will leave them in conspicuous places so there's no way I can forget it. Of course, I still do forget things. It's like I could put this right here in the middle of, walking out the door, and I'll just step over it and not think, oh yeah, I was supposed to do that thing. But anyway, Pascal, winner of the Meiji razor. You'll have it soon enough. I promise. You will. Anyway, he's a good guy. Very understanding. I hope that all of you are that are waiting on anything from me, because I'm terrible about it. I tried to go to the UPS store the other day and there was like 8 people in line. And if there's 8 people in line at the UPS store, you just walk away. Don't even. Because, everything's understaffed these days and yada, yada, yada. All right. Did he just yada, yada the UPS store? Ooh, cold, baby. Cold. Did you do anything for Elvis's birthday? There's a place in Austin, a Mexican restaurant started here called Chuy's. And they have a huge Elvis shrine that just started happening over the years. And almost every year, and I don't think they did it this year, they have an Elvis birthday celebration. And one of the deals is if you show up dressed as Elvis, or Priscilla, his wife, you eat for free. And my wife and I did that many years ago before we had kids, and we ate for free. I should show you a picture of me in my Elvis jumpsuit. I should show you that picture. Really should. If If I think about it, I will. Otherwise, you just have to imagine. Just like you have to imagine what's coming up from Rockwell, which you probably already know. All right, Terror Aftershave Balm. It's that strange consistency like yogurt. It's totally like just like yogurt. It's real liquidy. But man, this stuff has got some sort of mentholating agent that's different from normal menthol. And it lasts and lasts and lasts. And if you get it in your eye later, like I know I've said this a few times, you'll know it. You'll know you got it in your eye. Okay, everything is done, clean. You should see it. David, shout out to you. David Mayo, shout out to you. Shout out to James from Switzerland. Happy birthday, and shout out to everybody else that, even the guy that said he's so disappointed in me over my JFK assassination thing. It's terrible. Terrible. That's okay. That's all right. All right, everyone. Have a great week. And I'll see you all very soon.